Hello.
Hi. Hi, ma'am people. This is Marie Hunt and...
Hey, I'm Daniel. I'm Marie's husband.
Yes, and we are going to be talking about video audition submissions today. Probably most of the information we talk about is going to be, if you've been doing this for a while, you will have heard it before. But a lot of you newer people, this is going to be really helpful information.
You're sideways. We're sideways.
Oh, we're sideways.
Yeah, I can change that. Watch
Sorry,
this.
guys.
I just previewed the stream.
My tech guy is on it. Maranatha.
How's that?
I love her.
There we go. Let's see.
Okay.
I'm previewing the stream. Hey, look. That's how easy it is to adjust.
That's how it's done.
There we go. Good to go. Why don't you
Okay.
stand in the front here? There you go. And I'll pipe in when it's my turn.
Okay, so you know how Dustin and Ann always film in their beautifully decorated offices. I'm filming in front of a blank wall on purpose to show you what your audition submission should look like. So we actually, I don't usually do this, it's a little over the top, but it's kind of nice. We've got some lights hitting the wall behind me so that it blasts the wall out even more. You can't even tell there's texture on it or anything. This is just in my dining room, but it looks like a studio, so it's really cool. But if you have even a door in your house or that doesn't have a window on it, or any blank wall, I usually have some antique windows hung up here, decorations, so I just take those down. This is like my spot, and if you post in the group app, it will make you sideways. Oh, good to know. Ann's giving me some live video chat tips. This is my first live video, so it's very, very nerve-wracking. But anyway, that's pretty much as far as where you should film. Daniel?
Yeah.
Did you want to come talk about lighting?
Yeah, I was just checking the feed
Oh,
on my
okay.
phone. Hey, I'm Daniel. So basically, lighting, you definitely do not need to go this elaborate. In fact, this is a lot of light. We have all our windows open and everything like that. We would normally kind of adjust it down, but we just wanted to show you kind of like how we do it. So what we've got is I've got a really adjustable phone, and the way we do it is we use a mic stand, and I'll show you what that looks like, because a lot of people, I think they just go for a tripod, and actually what Marie and I use is that. I don't know if you can see that or not.
It's a mic stand.
It's a mic stand, like for just like live stage.
And one of the reasons we do that is because the whole family does this. So we've got Estelle, who's like this big, the baby, all the way up to me. So we need something adjustable. What I used to do is I had a little tiny tripod for my phone, and I would just stack books on it, like thicker books, trying to get it just framed right. So this is a really cheap, easy option to get it framed just right.
Yeah, so the other thing that's nice is if you're tall, when Marie did a hospital shoot one time, you can stand in or out, you can choose. When Marie did a hospital shoot one time, I think the model that worked with you was like 6'5", right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6'5". And so if you're tall, what's really great is that, like, you know, a tripod will only go up to like 5'8", 5'10", really. And most people don't want something shooting up their nose. They want it a little taller than them. So the mic stand is really cool, and I'll put links in the chat to the Amazon, but you can get like a 6, 8, or 12-inch extension tube for between $7 and $20 to make your mic stand as tall as you need to be. So that's also, and it's also nice because, like, let's face it, like, we have kids, and so our house is never clean, and so with a tripod you need a pretty big open base. You know, you gotta move stuff out of the way, and mic stand just fits in the broom closet, comes out, it's ready to go, and it's really fast. So that's why we like it.
Yeah, every video submission I submit has got like toys and socks and stuff just
outside of frame. Yeah, yeah. So another thing, as far as lighting goes, like, so I'm a photographer, so we have photography lights, but you may not have photography lights. And a quick way to, and really cheap way to reproduce that is, and I'll put a link in the chat for the Amazon, but like, just go to Home Depot and get the silver scoop lights and put an LED bulb, and they clamp to anything. So pull out your mic stand, hook your phone up, pull out your dining room chairs, clip your lights on, you know, light your background a little bit, and then light your front a little bit, and you're good to go.
Yeah. What was next on our list?
Oh, well, keep talking and I'll find out for you.
So, like makeup and what you should wear and stuff like that. So not all the time do you really know what the role is exactly that you're auditioning for, unless they specifically ask you to wear something in particular. Just wear something that's flattering to your skin tone. For instance, I probably wouldn't actually wear this pale pink thing. I would probably wear something more vivid, like a purple or a burgundy or something like that. Something that's more flattering to your skin. And wear your camera-ready makeup. It's kind of hard when you have to do a fast turnaround if you're a stay-at-home mom like me and you don't always have your makeup on. But if you can just have a really quick routine that you can throw on some matte foundation. Obviously, you guys, this doesn't apply to you or to kids. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Did you already cover all your gear stuff?
Yeah, I can talk for longer.
No,
Yeah.
I just wondering if you covered everything that was yours.
I'll pop in. Okay, so what we got, we just made a short list. So other gear for sound-wise, like there's mics. So we had the old iPhones, and those had a headphone jack, and you may be Android too. So we used to have a little mic for Marie, like a little shotgun that aimed at her, and so I need to upgrade these phones to have that. But I like good sound personally. I think it really helps the audition process because they can hear the nuances in your voice a lot better. Like this phone is just an open mic, so it's probably a little echoey. It's difficult because Facebook doesn't let you like really preview everything on your stream audio wise. But so I recommend a mic stand. You can use a tripod, obviously. The other thing that's cool about mic stands is there's like a bajillion accessories for mic stands. Like you can even buy a cup holder on Amazon for your mic stand. Not that you would need that. You probably don't need that. But there's extension arms, and so like I do a podcast, and so I literally put like my mic on here. I've got like an extension arm that comes out, and then like my camera goes there. And
you don't have the cup holder though?
I don't know. No, I should definitely invest in that. But the other thing that's so great about a mic stand, why I recommend it, is it's a lot cheaper than a tripod. You can pick them up for like $14 to $20. The one I'm gonna put in the chat is like $20. But the base is super heavy, and like I feel like tripods are just really chintzy. I don't know. That's my thing. So then you need a way to adapt your phone to your birthday present. Yeah, exactly. You need a way to adapt your phone, and I'll put that. There's a lot of different options. And one of the things that Marie and I were going to show you is like how to rename the files without a computer.
Oh, yeah.
Because nothing is as annoying as finding out that you have to name your file, and then you're like, oh man, I got to find my phone cord.
If you're at your office or you're out and about, and
right?
You don't have your computer renamed the file.
And I feel like your cord is always by your bed and not by your computer. So, do you want to do that right now?
This is what we do. Yeah, this is what we do.
We're going to show you on the iOS platform. It's a little bit different on Android, but the reality is there's a lot of different versions of Android, like Kit Kat and Nougat and all the different ones. And so we figured if
please, I couldn't figure it out yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. We figured we'll just show you how to do it on the iPhone. And then if somebody needs like a lot of help with Android, we do have, yes, Kim will love us. Great. We do have some Android phones here that we could potentially build a tutorial. And Ann and I talked about maybe I'll make a video tutorial of this and post it for you guys later.
So it's step by step, because you could hear it now and then later be like, what was it again?
Right. So I'll show you on my phone. Okay, so this is my phone.
It's not showing up. We'll just have to.
It will. Yeah. It'll show up. Yeah. Here, you can be in the frame here. So so basically, I'm going to pull open literally from start to finish. I'm going to show you how we would do this. And you'll see the camera. Oh, look at this. We're filming Marie's audition. Here we go. Here's a video. Marie, it's like Inception.
It is Inception.
Okay, so Marie's recording. Do your lines, babes.
Hey, look at this great thing that I want to sell for you.
Ta-da! Okay, great. So there's her little video, okay? So this is what we do. I'm just going to show you what we do. Okay, so what we do is we go into iMovie. Now, this costs $5, okay? So I'm not going to lie, it does cost a little bit of money. But the key here is it's really the only way you can rename a stinking iPhone file.
That we found. If you have another idea, put it in the comments.
Yeah, this is the easiest way we found. So it opens default to projects. So you can see that little white thing says projects there. So what you do is you click plus for new project. All right. Yep, we want to make a movie. So you click on that. And then there's the thing we just recorded of Marie. Here it is. We'll use that one. And then we select it. There we go. Create movie. All right. So here we go. And here's Marie talking. You can see it in the timeline. If you need to cut off the front or the end, this is such an easy program to do it in, right? And then all you do is hit done. Now, when you hit done, you'll see it says My Movie right there. This is amazing. Here we go.
The thing is, you don't even have to trim it if it's already perfect. You can just hit done. You don't have to edit it.
Ta-da!
You can rename the file right there.
Yeah, I like that you're peeking in this. Okay, here we go. So, oh my gosh, here it is. This is the sweet sauce. My Movie.
Click on the thing.
Just click on the thing and you can rename it. And here's another tip. So every time Marie gets a video submit in her email, it'll say like, you know, your name, project name, underscore, right, whatever, MAM, agency, right, has that. So what Marie and I do is we literally just copy that from the email so we don't have to toggle back and forth.
Because you'll have to start over every time. It makes it go back to your movie number 1 every time if you go back and forth.
Yeah.
So just copy and paste the template, like he was saying, project name underscore.
Yeah.
Roll underscore.
And then you paste it and then just change it.
Change them out.
Okay,
yeah.
so, you know, I'm with MAM, right? Mm-hmm. So, and it's all caps if I remember right, MAM, all caps, right? Mm-hmm. And then you would go over here to replace your name with your name, right? So it's that simple. So let's do Marie, okay? And you can do the exact format because we all know it's really important to get their format right. Then you hit done, and now it's renamed. Now here's the beautiful part. Watch this. You hit share. And then you slide over to mail. I have a lot of apps. You slide over to mail.
All your secrets are out now.
Yep. And exports it, and it compresses it for you. And it's in the right format, MP4. There it is. And there.
Beautiful.
Then you put your agency in there, and it comes from your email. And the subject is already named the video. Do-do-do. Oh, cool. iMovie is free for iPhone 7, some of the iPhone 6 as well.
Oh,
that's a great tip. Awesome. And then you would just send that off. So there you go. So a couple more quick tips for video. Trust me, put your phone on Do Not Disturb before you film. Like,
this is it. This is the take. I'm getting it finally. Ding.
Fail. Yeah. So that has happened to us a few times.
Yeah.
Do Not Disturb is huge. Like, it's a big deal. And then I think probably the last thing I would say that we found to be true on videos with kids is we like to set up the mic stand for the kids and get it at the right height, real low. And then we let them sit on a stool because then they don't fidget out of frame.
Yeah.
So that's another little tip. I think those are the only 2 tips I really had.
Yeah, with kids, I know not all of you have kids to submit for, but if you do, you know, that's one of the things that we recommend is like a little stool. That's what we found it to be really helpful.
Yeah.
Also, I like to put on some pop music or something beforehand and like get them feeling goofy because a lot of times they feel pressure when the camera's going and then they kind of get frustrated, and sometimes you can get frustrated because you did the lines a million times perfect before the camera was on. So try to keep it lighthearted and goofy, and maybe that applies to adults too.
Yeah, it works for me. So
I keep him feeling goofy.
Yeah, I think that's huge for kids. Mm-hmm. I mean, Marie does a great job. So the nice thing is once the camera's set up, you know, you can move around. And so some of our kids like Marie to stand behind the camera and some of them don't, you know, and sometimes you have to read off camera lines, and just once it's set, you can forget it. And so sometimes like Juliet and Scarlett will both get an audition for the same thing, and Scarlett is like half the height of Juliet. Yeah. And so without changing any of the lights or anything, we just quickly lower the mic stand and it's set, and sometimes we let them see their picture, sometimes we don't, because sometimes if they see themselves, they don't do as well.
It freaks them out a little bit.
And the adapter I've got for you, it's $7, I think, and it goes on top of a mic stand, and it can fully pivot. Cool. Like, we started this video, we were sideways.
You would have on a really good tripod, but you can attach it to a mic stand.
It's
really
super,
cool.
super cheap, which is good.
Yeah. Gosh, I think that's everything
questions
that we had planned. If you guys have any questions, we'll give you a second there.
Perfect.
Oh, there we go.
So I'm gonna paste some Amazon links in the in there for you. If you need help with Android, I'll look it up. Oh, how do you eliminate room tone? Great question, John. So I actually do a lot of recording but I have a studio downstairs, and so Lately, since we upgrade to the iPhone 7, I don't take my own medicine because if you know anything, the iPhone 7s Plus has a much better camera, but it eliminated the audio jack in favor of a lightning port. And I used to have a microphone for Marie that was a shotgun mic that hooked into the iPhone, and I can put a link on Amazon for that as well, and it is like infinitely better. And so we're not on it on this video because they haven't come up with the lightning upgraded version of it yet. But if you have just a regular headphone jack, I can put a great link to a shotgun mic. There's also lapel mics you can buy for like $12 to $15 if you're really serious, and this is like you really want to get good audio, which
12 to 15 is not too big of an investment. So
yeah, when Marie does her voiceovers, she can use the studio downstairs if she wants, or she just uses her iPhone. But what we're learning is we think that if she uses a better mic, it's a lot better because you can hear all the tone.
It's a shotgun mic.
Oh, you still have room tone? Okay, then I'll give you my super ghetto hack that works. Go upstairs or go get all your duvet covers, okay? Because room tone is, so for those of you who don't know, let me explain what room tone is. Room tone is harmonics that vibrate at the different megahertz, so 60 megahertz, 30 megahertz, depends on where you are. It can also have to do with like your electricity if your phone's plugged in, okay? So that's really what it is. You can eliminate that by decreasing the amount of air volume in the room by bringing in fluffy stuff, seriously. So if you've got like 3 bedspreads, you can bring it down. You can buy sound dampening absorbing panels, but like putting stuff up on the wall behind you actually doesn't help. You have to decrease the volume. So things that help is like 55 huge pillows would help. A bunch of bedspreads would help. Anything filled with feathers would help. True story, huh?
Yeah.
You've seen me do it because I have a studio downstairs and the foam on the wall doesn't actually do anything compared to putting absorbent material in the room. So if you wanted to get really crazy, you shouldn't even have a foundation. What they do for really big studios is they build a platform so you don't get, because you can hear cars going outside. Hear that? And that's because the mic stands on the ground and the vibrations come in. So that's how you would get rid of it. Does that help, John? But we've done that. We've brought in couch cushions and stuff when we've been on vacation and we're in like all wood floors and stuff when we have to record because the deadline's tomorrow or whatever it is, and we procrastinated. Mm-hmm. We bring in bedspreads and all that. Angela says she goes in a closet and closes the door, and that seems to help. Absolutely.
Great idea.
Yeah, because instead of putting more volume in your room, you shrink your room. It's a great idea.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, super good. And the mic stand will help with that too because you don't need a tripod taking up half the closet. You could just shove it all the way back. That's a great idea. You must have a good-sized closet.
Yeah, I can't fit in my closet.
Everyone's jealous of Angela's closet at this point. People are literally logging off in anger. God, Angela!
I want a closet like Angela's
closet. Angela's closet. We could all go to Angela's closet and film her. Angela, are you good with that?
Give Angela a ring.
Yeah. Hey, Angela, I'm going to need your closet.
Closet. That's the answer, John.
Walk in, yeah.
All right.
Nice.
I knew it.
Nice. I like it. Anybody else have questions that gets to you? You can also buy, if you have the space, we don't have the space with all the kids and the kids would just tear it up, but you can get paper backgrounds from Amazon, and it's by a company called Savage Backgrounds. It's huge rolls of paper, and they're done in things like white and gray that are like photography ready. So you could do that.
I think we're good.
See, I'll turn that off. You can see the wall texture.
Yeah. See, we're really in just our house.
Yeah. And if this was for Marie's actual thing, I would spend a little bit more time kind of getting the lighting where she needed it. But I would invest in just some lights, like 4 lights, because in the winter when we were doing these, like before the time shift, like it gets dark by the time we're ready to do anything.
Right. Generally, I try to do it in the afternoon when the sunlight's the brightest. But yeah, that's a good point. When it's really overcast, or if I try to do it too early or too late, then the sunlight doesn't help me very much.
Yeah. So we'll hang on for just a few more seconds, and if you have any more questions. John, I don't know if you're still on. Did that help you with the room noise? Is that did I get it? What you're describing is like an echo with some hum, like a hum. We're just staring at the phone because.
You can tell you're thinking.
I am thinking. I'm waiting for John.
Yeah. He got his information and ran.
Maybe John can use Angela's Airbnb of recording spaces. Everyone just books.
It's a really good idea.
Books a few minutes.
Make a little extra cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to rewatch. Oh.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Okay.
Awesome. If
Thanks,
you need
Ann.
anything, post it. If you have any questions you think of later, because that always happens, like you're like, oh, I should have said this. Post it. We'll monitor the thread for a few days and try to help people if we can. And yeah, break a leg.
Bye. How do you stop this? Oh, right there.